correct.
Yep, Ed Finch working hard, getting good position.
Well, that was a lucky turn of events there. That could have been a real problem with the turnover there.
Yep. Okay, Ed Finch will inbound it for the Cougars. Oof. It's the ball off to Cunningham, down quick to Andry. I think the Bears play better with a man-to-man defense, Gordon. Ed Finch challenges inside and scores a bucket. That ended the drought for the Cougars. 22-14 with 8:50 remaining in the first half. Robert Taylor back into the game, lets fly from 16 feet, and he cans it. 24-14. Robert Taylor gets that rebound, no good. Mott's controlling the boards right now, both ends of the floor. 23, Ron Glassmer. Now Collins puts up a shot, no good. Tip, rebound, Ed Finch. Now let's get control, Cougars.
Yeah, Dave, you mentioned that they've controlled the boards. They have controlled them to a certain extent, but what's killing Valley at this point, it has been their execution, and like I said, lack of inside shots. It's not been the rebounding.
Ed Finch, all right, about 10 feet, puts in a jumper, 24-16. Oh, Collins forces that shot, no good, and that hurt. Cougars contested over and tipped right to Robinson. Got an easy one. Tim Dunkel coming up floor. Gary Andry on the drive, gives it off to Bobby Smith, and he's hammered there by Collins. He'll go to the line with 2.
Coach Flaska is signaling that he thought there was some traveling there before the shot.
Okay, 26-16. We need both of them. Gordon, you have some stats on the Cougars thus far this year. Maybe we can catch up and see how they're doing individually.
Okay. The Ed Finch is leading the way in rebounding and points. He's got 19 points a game and 7 rebounds a game. Andry, Lehman, and Furman are all right behind him there with rebounding, each averaging about 4.5 a game. And then assists are Chuck Lewis has about 8, and Andry Bolden has about 6 a game. The Cougars are averaging 91 points a game, which is pretty respectable. But it doesn't help much when Mott's averaging 111.
Well, the Cougars put on full court pressure and forces Mott into a silly mistake, and we'll have a chance to cut that lead further as Bobby Smith had converted those 2 free throws to cut it back to 8. 26-18. Chuck Lewis back into the game. Scott Furman, number 33. Andry Bolden with the drive, puts up a scoop, and he has it. Okay, Andry Bolden scoring well tonight. He's got 8 of the 20 points for the Cougars thus far.
They're in a little bit of a run here, the Cougars are. They've outscored them 6-2.
I was hoping to see that full court pressure, but they gave it up after that first try. Robert Taylor is getting hot from that spot in the corner as he sinks his second bucket in a row. Bears back up by 8. Chuck Lewis in a hurry. Oh, yeah. Oh my, what a shot.
Nice continuation there.
Oh, good body control as he took the ball up and then took it away and then put it back up again. Okay, Chuck Lewis with a chance at a 3-pointer. Cut that lead to 5 maybe. Matt Lehman's back into the game for Ed Finch. Right now, Cougars have Chuck Lewis, Matt Lehman, Gary Andry, Andry Bolden, and Scott Furman. For the Bears, we have Kevin Robinson, number 35, number 33, Anthony Hamilton, number 11, Dennis Johnson, 21, Robert Taylor, and number 11, Eric Redmond. Smaller lineup now for the Bears. Cougars in there. Cougars in a zone right now.
They're back in a 2-3. They've gone 1-2-2 a couple times in this game.
Oh, good pass into Robinson as he blows the layup, misses the tip. Stripped away by Andry Bolden. Oh, it's stripped away. Uh-oh, here comes one. Look out. Leonard Collins really jammed that one in there. And put the Bears back up by 7. Matt Lehman's taking it the whole length of the court. Fouled by Collins. Number 25 checking into the game for the Bears is Brandon Davis.
I think Coach Flaska has some potential as a mime. He gives hand signals and no touch and.
Okay.
He was an assistant at UAD last year, and he's a head coach here. This is his first year.
The Mott coach from last year's team is now the assistant coach at Central Michigan. For the life of me, I can't think of his name right now. 1,000 pardons.
I see that Rick Hardesty is now at Eastern Michigan, who played for Lake Michigan last year in this conference. And let's see, Irvin Levy's up at Central Michigan.
Yeah,
so there's been, there's a fair number of players from Valley's League that go into the MAC.
And they've been milking that play into Robinson pretty consistently here tonight. He's got some nice buckets close in. 32-25, a 7-point lead for the Cougars. Excuse me, for the Bears. Cougars are working hard, but have an uphill fight right now. And a good pass to Andry Bolden. He's been scoring well. Gary Andry with a good rebound, and effort puts the Cougars down by 5. 32-27 with 5:13 remaining. Robert Taylor's been hot. Doesn't get that one. But Brendan Davis does. And puts it out again to Eric Redmond. Brendan Davis with a shot off the glass. Uh-oh. Yeah, that hurt. The Bears applying a full court pressure, and the Cougars having some difficulties with it. And now the Bears have a chance to go up by 10.
We talked about we were just talking about some of the players in this league. Last time we played Mott, they had Gerald Woodbury, who was 6'10",
6'8", I think.
6'8", okay, and he went up to Michigan State, and I think that he had some problems up there and left school. Isn't that right? Or?
Yeah, he never did play a game for them, I don't think.
Did he? Do you know if he's playing any college ball right now?
No, I don't, Gordon. But you made a comment that some of these players. Oh, quick passing there. Now Matt Lehman with the shot, no good. Re-tipped by Chuck Lewis is no good. Many of these players from Mott and also from many of the junior colleges around have gone into Division I schools, a lot of MIAA and MAC.
Like I said, Coach Flaska is a little bit of a mime there, and he's saying that his man was going to get hurt if he didn't grab onto the rim.
Well,
I
think I tend to agree. He was looking down all the time, Gordon, that he hung on the rim. He was just, I think, catching his balance and also making sure he wasn't going to fall on anyone.
Yeah.
But they're still going to call it. 37-27, a 10-point lead for the Mott team. They'll get a free throw, and then KVCC will get a technical.
Dave, I don't think you're an objective source on that rim. You're using that rim as a safety valve yourself now and then. And
yeah, when I get the trampoline out there. Okay, Robert Taylor gets 1 out of 2 and puts the Bears up by 11. About some of these players going on to 4-year schools. Howard Grant, who played for the Cougars so well last year and a half, has caught on with the Albion Britons. And he's playing for them now. I think he's playing a reserve role, but getting quite a bit of action from what I've been told.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back playing Kalamazoo College a couple times.
And Monday night, the KVCC Cougars will be playing the Albion JVs. And I think we're due to televise that game too. Okay, Gary Andry makes that free throw and cuts the lead back to 10, and we have some fresh Cougars into the game as Ed Finch is a little short with that rebound. No good. Tip in there by Bobby Smith is no good. And it's picked off by number 11, Eric Redmond. And Chuck Lewis makes a steal. And it's 2-on-3, 3-on-3. Mott's getting back fast.
Yeah, like I said, Dave, their size hasn't hurt Valley as much as I thought it would, but their quickness is...
Well, I'm impressed with their depth, too, Gordon. They've used, like you said, 9-10 players, and they haven't lost much. Matter of fact, they've added on to that lead a little bit. Now they've got their Stacy Johnson back into the game. And Brendan Davis is rejected with that shot. Ed Finch comes off with the rebound. Andry Bolden starts a drive, no good. Matt Lehman puts it up from 15, and he has it. 38-30.
Ed Finch is averaging 7 rebounds. I think he's got 8 or 9 right now. He's done a yeoman's job on the boards tonight.
Yeah. There's nope, not a three-pointer. It's into Stacy Johnson, and he makes it look easy. Puts up an 8-footer, and nobody's going to reject that one.
Yeah. He doesn't just make it look easy, Dave. At 6'10", it is easy.
Okay, Chuck Lewis has some problems there, and number 11, Eric Redmond, converts that layup. Let's see, that puts Mott up by 11 again, 42-31.
What just happened you don't see very often. Chucky Lewis does not lose the ball on a steal when he's dribbling the ball very often.
Okay, Matt Lehman with the rebound and goes up for the shot, and number 25, Brendan Davis, catches him across the arm, and Matt will be shooting 2. I think that's more a sign of being tired than anything else, Gordon. They've had to work awful hard tonight.
Yeah.
(42-31) with 2:41 remaining in the first half. Matt Lehman has a chance to cut that lead to 9. It's that first one. Rob Brown checking into the game, and he'll come in for Matt Lehman. Okay. Now they've just changed the score, Gordon. It's 44-33. Matt Lehman cut the lead to 11. I guess the scoreboard was off. And now hopefully it has been corrected. 2:41 remaining in the first half. The three-point play has not been a factor tonight, Gordon, for either team. I don't think we've seen one of them yet.
No.
We've seen some attempts, but not any conversions.
Yeah, it's been a factor in that it's tempted people to go outside of their range.
Perhaps, yeah.
Is all that's happened so far.
Well, I guess it has played a role in some of the major college games. Michigan State suffered an upset by Maine. Some fellow from Maine got very hot, converted about 7 or 8 of them. Michigan State came up short. Okay.
Valley's got their press on again.
Redmond lets fly from 18 feet, and he scores it. Well, now I don't know what the score is, Gordon. We've had some problems here. Right now, the scoreboard reads 44-33, and they've made 2 buckets. Now it's 46-33. Rob Brown into the game with the ball. Gives it off to Cunningham. Dunkel with three-point play. He's got it. Okay. There we've got a conversion. Cuts that lead to 10. Hamilton back into the game now. Stacy Johnson controlling the board. Ed Finch working as hard as he could, but didn't have that position he needed. Cunningham from about 19 feet, and no good. Rebound, Tim Dunkel. Ed Finch, 19 feet. Oh, he gets a two-pointer. We'd like those extra 9 inches. Uh-oh. Got Leonard Collins on a breakaway and doesn't get it. Bob Smith with the rebound. Stacy Johnson with the foul.
Good hustle by both Ed Finch and Bob Smith. Ed had quite a ways to go to pick up that man on the break.
Coach Flaska was after a foul there on Ed Finch, but I didn't see it, Gordon.
No, I don't think it was there either.
Bobby Smith will be shooting 1 and 1. Number 45, Daryl Horton, is back into the game now. Number 23, Rod Glassmer. 13 is Dennis Johnson. 33 is Anthony Hamilton. 41 is Leonard Collins. And I think that's 3 fouls on Collins, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like you said, it'd be more of a problem if they didn't have the depth that they do.
Bobby Smith converts that first one. He gets them, oh, almost got them both. Cashes in on one of them. 48-39 with 1:10 left. The Cougars are staying with them. Hamilton lets fly from 19 feet, and it's perfect. 50-39. Good pass inside. Good shot by Rob Brown. Tim Dunkel finds Rob Brown underneath, and Bobby Smith, and he's puts it home. Okay. Take that, Mott Bears. 50-43, and this is a good surge by the Cougars at a good time. 7-point
They just
deficit.
might have an answer for that.
Well, anyway, you know, when he stole that ball, I saw about 5 Cougars jump off the bench, anticipating it. And now we got a chance to get the ball back.
That was over Ed Finch's back. That was a good call.
Ed's going to have a chance to cut it to 5 with 23 seconds left. I think the Cougars are getting into this game right now with a good surge before half. They could make this an interesting second half. We got a pretty good crowd here showing up tonight, Gordon.
Yeah, we do. This is a good game. Like I said, I've got a smile on my face. I'm excited to see this one. I want to see what happens in the second half here.
Rick, how about showing the crowd to the folks on the TV audience? We can scan them real quick while Ed's waiting to shoot that free throw. Okay. They're getting excited, and hopefully Ed can convert both of these. Good free throw shooter. That's the boy, Ed. 50-44. Chance to cut it to 5. Okay, 50-45. Let's start the clock. We're on 23 seconds. There we go. Hamilton puts up a 15-footer. It's perfect with 17 seconds left. Bears back up by 7. Tim Dunkel with the ball, gives it off to Ed Finch. Ed with some trouble, now takes it down. Tries a feed to Rob Brown, but it's no good. And there'll be 4 seconds left. 52-45 in favor of the Bears. Full court pressure by the Cougars. Tim Dunkel gets the ball, 3-point play. Yeah! Oh boy! 52-48. There's a 3-point play at its best, Gordon. Good hustle by Tim Dunkel.
That's one of the most exciting halves we've seen here in a while.
Okay, that was fun. 52-48. And stay tuned, folks. We're going to have fun in that second half. Okay, the few seconds remaining here in halftime break. 52-48 in favor of the Mott Bears. For Mott, they're led by Kevin Robinson with 9 points, and Eric Richmond with 10, Redmond with 10, and Leonard Collins with 8. For KVCC, Bolden with 8, Finch with 8, Lehman 9, Tim Dunkel with 2 3-pointers there at the end of the first half. Gordon, you listened to Coach during halftime a little bit. What'd you find out?
Well, he talked a little bit about shot selection. He was complaining about Kalamazoo Valley's shot selection, and he said the only thing that helped out was that Mott's was worse. And they also, he pointed out that Mott plays quite a bit like Michigan did last year. Their best offensive play is off the boards, some offensive rebounding, and he's done pretty well with, they do pretty well with that, just taking a 12-footer and having 3 or 4 guys go hard to the board. He does not want the guards taking off on the fast break. He says that we got to have 4 or 5 people there on the offensive board. And so he's going to keep them in tight, and the guards should not take off. If they're going to take off, there's going to be a couple extra passes on the fast break.
Okay, well, we're set to start. And It should be an interesting half. Certainly will be exciting, I think, because both teams like to push that ball up and down the floor. Starting lineups, Matt Lehman will be throwing the ball in, and number 34. 24 is Chuck Lewis with the ball now. 32, Andry Bolden. 40, Bobby Smith. And 42, Ed Finch. For the Bears, number 11, Eric Redmond. Number 51, Stacy Johnson, and challenged by Bobby Smith again. And we've got a jump ball, and the possession goes over to the Mott team.
Well, Bobby Smith stuck with that one anyway after he got his first shot blocked. You have a tendency to just give up on one of those.
Number 41, Leonard Collins, formerly played for University of Detroit for a year. Stacy Johnson, Robert Taylor, and Anthony Hamilton in for the Bears. Good position by Ed Finch, who didn't get the ball, and Hamilton recovers that shot and puts it in and puts the Bears up by 6.
Stacy Johnson gave Ed Finch a crucial bump there to get him out of the way for the rebound.
Okay, Chuck Lewis puts it in Bob Smith, tipped away by Stacy Johnson, and stolen by Andry Bolden. And the Cougars are in a hurry. Matt Lehman, about 17 feet. No good, just short on the rim and picked off by Leonard Collins. Bob Sipple was that coach for the Mott team previously. It's now an assistant coach at Central Michigan. Also found out that Tommy Johnson, a guard for the Mott team last year, All-Stater, has gone to Central Michigan. Another example of a player from the junior college ranks going to the MAC, Gordon. Super quick guard. He's only about 5'11", but he can motor up and down.
Yeah, we'll see him in Kalamazoo when Central Michigan comes to play Western.
All right. Okay, 54-48 with 18:21 left in the game. Bears are in a, looks like a zone.
No, I think they're man-to-man right now.
Okay. Chuck Lewis cocked the gun a couple times, but didn't fire. Now Ed Finch is open for about 19 feet. Good bucket, I hope. Oh. Foul before the bucket. Oh, no. He called that. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to call that on Matt Lehman. Matt Lehman, that got mashed there.
Yeah.
Took the bucket away because the foul was before the shot. Okay, I hope we're squared away now. 18 minutes left. Ed Finch with the ball again. About almost 19 feet from the corner. Just short of that three-point range, but brings the Cougars back into the ball game with just a 4-point deficit to make up. Good drive there. Strong shot by Redmond, and he gets it to fall. It's 12 for Redmond now. Cougars put it up quick, and Matt Lehman with the bucket. I missed that lead pass.
That was Chucky Lewis.
Chuck Lewis with that pass. Another assist. Anthony Hamilton. Leonard Collins from 18 feet. 56, 58, 52. Chuck Lewis driving through traffic. Gonna take it all away. All right. Blew it by the big guy. That was interesting. Chuck Lewis tried to.
Well, I think Leonard Collins got away with the foul there.
He sure did. He was using that arm to his advantage. Andry Bolden going all the way. It's rejected by Johnson. On the break now, 2-on-2. Redmond on the drive. And he's hammered in there by Matt Lehman, number 34. That's at least 2, maybe 3 on Matt Lehman. They'll have 2 at the line for Redmond. 60 to 54. 61-54, 16:45 remaining. Gets them both, an 8-point lead for the Bears. Okay, Cougars bringing the ball up patiently. Chuck Lewis with the ball now. Matt Lehman drives the lane, feeds it to Bobby Smith, looking at a tree, puts the ball up. Coach Flaska looking for a travel, but the referee says no. Got a block, and it'll be out of bounds to the Cougars.
I think
puts it into Bobby Smith, who challenges the big guy, and Matt Lehman comes off with the rebound, tries to put up a shot, and we've got a foul by Redmond.
I thought Bobby Smith got hit again on that shot too.
Yeah. They're letting him.
In fairness to the referees,
no shot on the.
When the play gets this sloppy, it's hard to call a game like this. Now, I guess I'm not that critical of the play, but we've had kind of a wild game.
Yeah. I thought sure Matt Lehman was in the act of shooting there.
Yeah, I thought he was shooting also.
Oh, good lob pass to Bobby Smith. He puts it in and cuts that lead to 6. Nice feed by Matt Lehman. A good effort by Bobby Smith. Cougars showing zone. 1-2-2, maybe 3-2. Let's see. And Redmond lets loose with a 3-point attempt. It's no good, but we got a foul after the shot.
I think what happened on that was Leonard Collins got a good bump on Matt Lehman, and he was fighting around that bump.
No, I think that foul was on Chuck Lewis. Oh, we got a block by Bobby Smith. Good.
Good hustle by the Cougars, yeah.
And Chuck Lewis gets his money's worth on that one. And he fouls Anthony Hamilton as he goes up for that jumper. Rod Glassmer checking into the game now for Mott as he replaces Robert Taylor. We're receiving some static on our headphones. We hope that's not being passed along to you folks at home.
That's why we pay those technicians that big money.
Oh, yeah.
We do, and I would think we wouldn't have these kind of problems.
Well,